guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and happy new year. So for those that are new to my channel, like I said, my name is Toluwaleyi. I talk about anything related to nursing, lifestyle, faith and fitness. So if your life revolves around any of this, trust me, this is the right channel to be, and I will be giving you amazing content and good information. All right, so let's get to our first video of the year. It's dedicated to, drum rolls, nurses, of course. Yeah, so we'll be talking about 10 must-haves that you should definitely have as a nurse. If you're a nurse that works in a clinical area, these are things that we should find in your pockets, in your bags. We are starting a new year. Please, let's be guided. Well, I think next year will make it like 10 years that I started practicing as a nurse. So I think I am old enough to give advice. That's joke aside. So let's get to it. The first thing that they should find on your body or they should find in your pockets as a nurse, especially if you work in a clinical area, is a good pair of shoes. Trust me, it is actually better to invest in 2 or 3 good pairs of shoes than buy plenty pairs of shoes every Eke market day. I have tried the 2 methods and I can tell you for free that you save more money actually investing in good pairs of shoes, because you're working for long hours. You don't want to hurt your feet by actually buying very cheap shoes that affect your toes or gives you unnecessary wounds on your leg. Yeah, so I've tried a few brands and I think colleagues have also like mentioned some brands that they feel like it's very durable, it's comfortable at work, especially if you work 12-hour shift, 10-hour shift, you actually want to buy good pairs of shoes. I've tried brands like Toflin, Skechers. I recently just got Haxes and trust me, it's a very good brand. They are very comfortable. If you have any other brands that you can recommend as a nurse, please drop it in the comment sections, because this year we are investing in good pairs of shoes. Second, as a nurse working in a clinical area, you should actually have a water bottle. Trust me, you are working long hours. You want to hydrate yourself as much as possible. You know, we get so invested in working that we actually forget to drink water. We actually forget to actually take some drinks or even smoothies. But actually getting bottles reminds you of actually hydrating yourself and taking water. So for someone like me that doesn't even drink so much water at work, I try to get all those calibrated bottles that reminds me to drink often. And sometimes I take smoothies to work. I have like cups, mugs that I take to work where I can keep my smoothies. They have covers, they have seals on them, so they are safe. I can put it wherever I am working. So this year, invest in actually hydrating yourself at work. As you're looking after patients, also look after yourself so that you will not become a patient. Number 3, pen touch. You need a pen touch as a nurse. Whether you work in a clinical or you work in actual clinical area. I'm not saying clinic is not an actual clinical area, but yeah, what I mean is like if you work in an acute place where it's actually busy like ED and stuff like that, even if you don't work in all those areas, you need a pen touch. Sometimes patient's condition changes and it's actually all shades of wrong using your phone to do neuro hubs or to check pupil size. I am very guilty. I have done it before and I used to do it sometimes when I don't have my pen touch, but actually it's wrong practice. Try and get a pen touch, attach it, put it in your pocket, put it anywhere that is reachable such that when you need to use it, it comes in handy. Number 4 thing that you should actually invest in this year as a nurse is the scissors. I know some people will argue and say that you don't need scissors. You actually need a pair of scissors at work, especially if you work in a clinical area where you need to cut or there's an emergency and you need to get access and stuff like that. You need a pair of scissors, and to cut tapes too, scissors comes in and you need it. I hope with this report of mine I'm able to convince you that you actually need a pair of scissors. Alright, number 5, you need pens. Please, it is bad practice stealing other people's pen. I know there's a lot of people on this table and I'm here to break it. All of you that used to steal people's pen, stop it in 2025. You steal people's pen. I have some of my colleagues that have never bought pen since they started their nursing career. Why? Some of us are spending our hard-earned money to buy pens and then you will come to work and steal it. Is wrong. Buy pens this year. Invest in buying good pens. Please, 2025, buy pens. Alright, number 6. You can get a small hole puncher. Trust me, it comes in handy, especially if you work in areas where you need to attach notes together, staple notes together. You don't want to be going to the nursing desk every 5 minutes to actually punch the holes. You can get a very handy. I have a small one I put in my pocket at all. When I need to punch, I punch and go. I don't have to keep visiting the nursing desk every 2 minutes. And for people that work in clinical areas where there are no hand sanitizer, you can get a very handy small hand sanitizer and put it in your pocket. But if you work in areas where there are closed hand wash basins or there are hand sanitizers like pasted everywhere, you can, well, for me, I still feel like you need an hand sanitizer, because sometimes you might not be able to wash your hands properly when after a procedure. You can just quickly sanitize your hand with hand sanitizers. Yeah. 8, you can get a small hand cream. Trust me, regular hand washing, when your hands actually gets very dry, so it's actually good practice to actually get a small hand cream to just moisturize your hands regularly at work. Trust me, there are petite ones that you can put in your pocket that are not bulky. Then you can actually get an organizer or a small purse where you can organize your pens, your tape, and stuff that you need at work. If you're a prim and proper nurse, you can get that. But if you feel like you're not prim and proper, you can attach it to your uniform, one that's convenient for you. And I think some even have the ones that you can attach on your waist. I don't really fancy it, but I have colleagues that use it, and it's actually very cute when you see it at work. Like, it just makes you look very organized. Although I've lost count of the numbers, another thing you should actually have as a nurse that was in the clinical area is a tape. You actually need a tape. Sometimes your patient's dressing is loose, sometimes you just need to tape something. You should actually have an handy tape. Only that I'm going to mention is you can actually get a badge holder. Instead of putting all your badge and stuff like that, you can get a badge holder just to put your badge, your IDs and stuff like that. So finally, trust me, you actually need a chest watch as a nurse. I know a lot of my colleagues will argue this one and say, oh, you don't need a chest watch. What do you need a chest watch for? Yes, you need a chest watch, because tell me how you guys are counting your respirations at work. It's actually wrong. It's all shades of wrong, bringing out your phone to be counting out respiration at work. So I think you need a chest watch at work. It actually adds some color, and there are some cute nice chest watch for nurses that you can actually buy. They are quite affordable. It makes work easy for you. And I would also like to add that if you want to go the extra mile as a nurse, you should actually get a small note pocket. I know a lot of people will be like, but we have notes on our phone that we can put important information in. If you work in areas where using of phones is prohibited, bringing out your phones can actually, people might think probably you're just pressing your phone for fun. They won't know. And how many people do you want to be doing shalaye? This is the urge to shalaye this year. So just get a small note pocket and put your passwords, door codes, or even phone numbers of some specialties that you probably call regularly to refer patients and stuff like that. And sometimes you might even see some things at work that you want to read up later, you don't want to forget. You can put it in your note pocket. It comes in handy, trust me. It's not compulsory, but it's an added stuff that you should actually get. I hope with these few points of mine, you are convinced that this year, invest in some essential, especially if you work in a clinical area. Get them. They actually make your work organized, efficient, and it makes work actually very, very easy for you. I hope you find this very, very useful and helpful. Please like, share with your friends, and see you later. Bye.